Hi, I'm Matt. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to keep track of all of your net worth, all of your spending, and all of your budgeting with Fidelity. That feature is called Full View. Now to get there, the first thing you need to do is open a Fidelity account. So assuming you've already done that, you're going to go to Accounts and Trade, and then you're going to click on Full View. Now the first thing you see will not be a screen like this. It'll be some sort of introductory page that tells you about the service, what it does, and whatnot. In the middle of that page, towards the top, there will be a little button that says Enroll Now. Click it once, it'll do its thing, and then you'll be taken here. That's all it takes, one click. Now from here, you can start adding all the accounts that you have money in. We're talking about your bank accounts, any high interest savings accounts, you know, stuff outside of Fidelity. So for example, my cash equivalents, I have my Chase checking account, I have my Ally Bank emergency fund, I have my Chase savings account. As far as credit cards, it keeps track of the credit cards I have through Chase. It also keeps track of my Vanguard for my Roth IRA. It keeps track of my 401k through my employer. Add an account, just simply click on add account and it'll take you to this thing here. Click on I have an online login to this account. At this point, you're going to type in the account that you have. For example, let's say you have a Chase account, just say Chase. You'll probably click the first one here. You're gonna use the same login credentials that you use to log into your bank. That's all you gotta do. Now, some financial institutions will have two-factor authentication, where it'll follow up by asking you to, confirm via text message or email or stuff like that. And then it automatically adds it here. I don't know how often these things will update. My understanding is that they will update anytime there's a change. Over here on the right, you'll see your entire net worth. This is mine. You'll see the net worth of all of your investments. You can keep track of your spending here. Now, just so you know, I just opened this like a few days ago, so this isn't my real income. It's a lot more than that. You'll see that in a second. So, but you keep track of your income, your expenses, how much you net, and also keeps track of all of the transactions, the recent transactions that take place through any one of these accounts. But wait, there's more. If you scroll up here, you'll have an entire list of options, and this is where it really gets interesting. So the organizer tab is useful if you have rental property and stuff like that. I don't really have that, so I have no reason to put any information in here. All I have is myself, and I'm the only property that I need to keep track of. So spending is where it gets interesting. Like I said, Fidelity keeps track of all of the accounts and all of the transactions within those accounts. Obviously, this does not include anything that you pay with the cash. But it does include account withdrawal. Here is the important part. This is where it breaks down all of your spending by category. And if you want to break it down even further, let's say I want to check out all the shopping I did. You can click on shopping and it will show you which categories you spent what in. To go back, you just click back on all categories and voila. This will also give you an overview of your income for this month, your expenses, and how much you net. Now let's look at budgeting. Let's click on budgets, and this is where it keeps track of, all of your budgeting. Now I didn't create this myself. When I first got here, this was blank, and on the right here, it had all of my expenses here, and it said add a budget. I just clicked on add a budget, and then it gave me the option to have Fidelity auto create a budget for me, which is what I did. And then it populated with this. Now, if you don't like any of the numbers here, you can always change it. Let's say I want my auto and transport to be a new budget number. You can just do that. You can enter in 200, and it automatically changes it and adjusts your whole budget here. So this is another great one-stop shop way of keeping track of your spending and your budgeting. Let's take a look at transactions, and transactions will give you an itemized list of everything that took place on your account. Now let's take a look at the investments tab. Here you can see the total value of all your investments, how much you have in cash, and how much you have in holdings. If you click on allocation here, this is where it gets interesting. This will show you how all of your investments are broken down. You can see I have this much invested in large cap stock, this much in mid cap, this much in small cap. You can see how much I have in bonds, how much I have in international stock, stuff like that. And if I wanted to break it down, I could just click on this, and this will show me all my holdings I have in large cap stock. And here in the transactions tab, you can just see all of the investment related transactions that you've done on any one of your investment accounts. Let's take a look at reports. And reports give you a list of stuff. You can show all of your assets, you can show all of your personal assets, you can show any retirement assets. If you're someone who has a lot of assets, a lot of rental property, stuff like that, you can keep track of every bit of it in Fidelity in one spot. You can get an itemized view of each one of these all at once or broken down by category. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Fidelity is a really cool brokerage. It has lots of neat features, far beyond just stock investing. If you're looking for a brokerage, I highly recommend them. I'm not being paid by them, unfortunately. I just really like the brokerage. Anyways, I hope you found this video enjoyable. Have a great day. Eat your vegetables.